Good morning. My name is Will Dutton. I'm a knife maker. I forge knives from bar stock, several different types, mostly hunter style knives. It's like this. I use 1084 and 8670 carbon steel when I forge. And I got started at this several years ago. A friend took me to a blade show, and everybody likes knives, I guess, especially if you're a hunter and a fisherman. And I noticed that everybody in there had one thing in common. Had a head on one end and a tail on the other end. I thought, well, if they can make a knife, I can. So I went home and got in touch with some people, and a guy named Warren Glover was gracious enough to invite me to his shop for many, many days and show me the process of grinding a knife. And I started out doing stock removal, which you just take a piece of steel, draw your knife out, and grind everything away. Then you gotta heat treat it, and then finish it up with your handles and the sheath and all. And then a friend of mine at Track Rock, we do a hammer in up there twice a year, has forged knives for 50 years. And he was always kidding me about why my knives were so heavy and why this and why that and why don't I forge and why don't I do this. And he got me interested in forging, and I bought an anvil, built a forge, and started forging blades. And I find it much more enjoyable that I can take a piece of small steel. This knife started out as 3/4 inch by 4 inch piece of steel, and I forged the blade and the tang on it. And then I do the grinding and the heat treating and finish up with hand sanding, put the guard and the handles on. When I forge, I don't remove all of the forge marks. This is scale. The dark part is scale built up from the forge, from heating and cooling process and hammering. And this is something unique to me that I do that most people don't do. Most people take all of the scale off and you just see either a hand satin finish or a shiny knife. And this to me looks like it was hand forged. It looks handmade rather than it being all shiny like it might come from a factory made knife. It's just been fun doing this. I really enjoy making knives. I enjoy meeting people that enjoy knives, and I've met a lot of people in this business that make a living doing it. And I don't do that. I just do it because I like knives and I enjoy making knives. It's something that we can have for generations. One of these knives, if you're properly taken care of, will last a man a lifetime. He could pass it down to his son and they can use it. It's just a fun thing to do, and there's a world of nice people doing it. And I'm up here at Unicoi doing a turkey show and meeting a lot of people in the turkey call business. It's just fun to meet people and talk about things that we have in common. People from every walks of life do the same thing. We've got doctors and lawyers and scientists. They all make knives and turkey calls, and they all turkey hunt, fish, and hunt.